tuned into the Nosey Nay Show, brought to you by GP Public Relations, New York City. Up next, we have a comedian who has really made a name for himself, the one and only Jeff Shelly.
Hey, what's going on?
So how's everything going with you tonight?
It's good. I just been up working all day. That's all.
So the come up is real.
Is it?
It is so real,
Is
right? So tell me about how you're now receiving so much attention from your Instagram skits. You're doing stand-up comedy, and you're one of those really recognizable comedians here in Houston, Texas. So how does that feel?
I mean, it's good. You know, with the mind I got, though, it's like, okay. I'm so ahead. Like,
Right.
I'm thinking ahead. So it's like, I really don't grasp that right now until I leave.
Right.
I'll be like, oh, I miss Houston. Oh.
Yeah,
You know,
of
you
course.
know, so-
And you were born and raised here
Yeah, I
in
was
Houston.
born and raised,
Here in Houston. So Houston native. You know, big ups to Jeff Shelly
Big ups.
doing his thing out here. So I want to talk about your stand-up comedy career. How long have you been doing stand-up comedy professionally now?
I mean, the minute you touch the stage, you professional, no?
Yeah, of course.
You just got to get better. 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
5 years.
5 years in the game, right?
5 years in the game.
And you have a movie.
Got a movie.
So tell me a little bit about the movie. The movie is called Trouble in the Jones Family.
Trouble in the Jones Family. So
how'd you come up with that?
It's based around my characters. So as I kept developing characters and making skits out of them, I started piecing them together. I was like, how can they, beats stick together without just making a skit about a character and the character? I can just put them together and become one. So that's basically how I did it, and the movie is based on the characters. So they all
pretty
a big
much all of
family.
your characters. So would it put us kind of in the mind like what Eddie Murphy did with it's right at
Nutty
the tip
Professor?
of my tongue. Nutty Professor. Yeah, look, I was going to say the Clumps.
Yeah.
But originally it's Nutty Professor.
Nutty Professor.
So is it kind of within the same range of that?
Yeah,
or,
I'm
you
pretty
know,
much. Well, I'm pretty. It's not in depth like he did it on the. I just did it with my characters, and I can't write that much.
Are we going to see Uncle Jimmy in there?
Uncle Jimmy is the star,
He's a star.
He's a star,
Uncle Jimmy is a star.
and Pastor is like the co-star.
Okay, let me tell y'all. Between Pastor and Uncle Jimmy, I think Uncle Jimmy is my favorite.
That's everybody's favorite.
Because I feel like Pastor is,
He edgy.
he is. He's very
crazy.
edgy. But I feel like Uncle Jimmy is going to give you like that that raw kind of cut comedy that you really want. And then, Uncle Jimmy kind of reminds you of that uncle that everyone has, right?
Everybody.
Everyone has.
Everybody.
So is Uncle Jimmy based on one of your family members?
My daddy.
Oh, so your daddy was the funny Uncle
And
Jimmy in the
my
family.
daddy is everybody crazy uncle. So that's who I got it from. And, even, like me and my daddy, we got issues amongst each other. So I really don't talk to him.
Oh, no.
I do, but I don't.
No.
But I'm telling you how I get my material. He think I'm not watching him. He thinking I'm not listening. I just sit back and observe and soak up everything he do.
Yeah, of course.
And I go from there. That's all I do.
And basically, I mean, it's really authentic, raw, content for you. Because apparently it's been working. Your Thanksgiving skit was hilarious. It was hilarious. I absolutely love it. I feel like I had to repost it because, I mean, in my opinion, by far, it tickled me. Because I can imagine someone walking in the house like, hey, yeah. And where your uncle at? So I can go ahead and take all this money. So I can go pay my side
chicks. He gonna get all the attention.
Yeah.
He's going to just steal the room.
I love it. And when can we be expecting, to see your movie come out?
I'm pushing for February.
Okay.
Valentine's.
Okay.
Around Valentine's.
And I seen that you were doing a casting. Was this, just for, group castings or anything like
basically,
that?
it's just like extras.
Okay,
I really
extras.
cast. I really didn't have to cast because everybody that was like in the skits with me is playing this certain role, this certain role. They already in the movie.
It was already.
And then
put
I'm
together.
playing 3 people, so it's like.
What else could you possibly do, right?
Yeah.
You're opening at the joke joint. Is it in January?
January.
As well?
It's actually my show.
Oh,
I'm
it's your
opening.
it's your show. You're headlining the show.
I'm headlining
and
the
it's
show.
Chow Time with
no,
Shannon?
not that one. Not that one.
Okay.
That's a whole nother show.
So tell us about the next show that you have coming up.
January 3rd. It's like it's basically a makeup show from the Lil Duval show because I didn't get to perform.
Oh, I see.
Because something
happened
mysteriously happened. But I didn't get to perform, so everybody that came to because when I didn't get to perform, a lot of people was hitting me up, and I was surprised. Like, damn, everybody came. Really, a lot of people came to see me, and they was mad.
Yeah.
So I'm just doing. Basically, I'm doing it's not a free show, but it's kind of free. It's only $10.
Right. It's for your fans.
Yeah,
you have your own fan base.
Yeah.
So tell us a couple of the old heads that you've opened for. I mean.
Honest J, Ezel from Friday.
Yeah.
Who was Billy Sorrell?
Okay. I like Billy Sorrell, and he's from Houston as well. He's from Houston as well too.
It would have been Lil Duval. I was trying to get that.
But something mysteriously happened.
Something happened. And a lot of comics that y'all probably don't know, but they big in the comedy game.
Yeah, look, you can drop that. You can drop those names.
I gotta remove them though.
Oh Lord. Jeff is so booked and busy. Look, he ain't got time for that.
Nah, it's not that. It's just it's a lot of when you really a comedian. Yeah, I done a lot of shows. So.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, it's constant.
It's constant.
It's constant for you. And are you doing this full time?
Full time.
Full time.
Full time for almost 2 years now.
So how does it feel to be making like your own schedule? You can wake up when you want. You can.
It feel good. Sometimes it feel good, but it's like sometimes I got a child too,
Oh, okay.
so I got to make sure that count is filled.
Yeah, of course, and you got to support our babies out here. You know,
them.
look, big up to Jeff for supporting his baby.
You feel me? I ain't trying to
shout out
to
to real daddies out there.
Support.
Not no child support.
Nah, I ain't no child support. I just act like it. Somebody ask me, man, I'm on child support. Man, I can't be lending out no money.
Now, Jeff. Now, the last time we spoke, you told me that, of course, you've always been the naturally funny guy, but at the same time, you have this very serious business side to you. So, when does that side actually have to come out?
Which side? The business side?
Yeah, your business side.
When we doing business, I try to concentrate. I try to concentrate on. So you don't want nobody messing up your money.
Yeah,
so
of course.
When I'm getting business knowledge, I try to listen.
So would you say that getting into the comedy industry has been a learning experience for you?
Yeah, for sure. Because you have to grow up, even though you have to be funny and always be that funny guy. You have to grow up and be a man because it's a business. It's the entertainment business. 10% talent and 90% business.
90% business. Yes, I can't agree more. I cannot agree more. Now, I've asked you this once before, but I'm going to ask you again. What can we expect other than your movie, of course? What can we expect from Jeff Shelly?
2019. I'm gonna be on the road a lot. I got a couple shows already. Arkansas, California, being Florida. Louisiana, but I'm gonna be on the road a lot. I am gonna do a big show, a production show after the movie, and I'm gonna bring the characters to the stage and the stand up as well at the same time. But I want it like stage play.
Yeah,
so it's gonna be at the theater for my birthday, in June. So.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be a big show.
And are you gonna host that here in Houston?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. Look, H-Town, be out on the lookout.
Yeah, June 2019. So basically, I wanna I'm growing my fan base and getting on the road. That's it.
Now, I want to know: do you plan on staying home here in Houston, or do you see yourself, moving around, maybe LA, New York?
I have to move around because my fan base, if it grows, like if it continues to grow, I'm gonna have to move around. It's not that I can have a house down here or something, but I'm gonna have to. I want to be big. I don't want to be just Houston.
Yeah, just pretty much restricted to one place.
Yeah, you got to move around.
What's some advice that you would give to any upcoming or aspiring comedians?
Just do it. Learn and do it. There's no way around it. You have to hit the stage every time. Like when I first started, I used to hit the stage twice every day, almost every day.
Every day.
And you're gonna have to sacrifice something. Something is gonna leave your life.
Now, with Houston being home, I mean, of course, you've done the joke joint. And you've done improv. Now, by far, what can you say, as far as the venue that you've done here is your favorite?
Improv is a good venue, but I had my best time at the joke joint.
The joke joint, yeah.
I had a good set, a real good set. I don't think I ever matched yet at the joke joint.
Any of our viewers out here watching has not been to the joke joint, okay? It's now the old Fox and Hound.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it's huge. It's a huge club now. And you packed out.
Yeah.
That club. Hey, let me tell y'all something,
well,
okay?
I am going to pack out. I packed out the old joke joint before, too.
Oh, yeah. The one that was right down the sidewalk.
Yeah.
It was inside the little colonnade.
Yeah.
So now it's kind of like a standalone, and it's huge.
Yeah.
It's huge now.
Venue.
So what is something that, you can say that with being a comedian and also an actor at this point, because you have, your movie career.
Well, I started off in stage plays, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I did stage plays.
Really?
Yeah.
So tell me about that.
I didn't done over 40 stage plays.
Really? Here in Houston?
Yeah, I performed. What's the name of the play? Jesus Christ. I forgot the name, but at the Rodham Theater downtown.
Okay.
So it don't get no bigger than that.
So you started off in drama.
No, I was
stage
doing
plays. Yeah.
I was doing. When I started off stand up, I did a movie. And then I was in stage plays. So I was doing all three at the same time, and I was working
at the same time. So how did you balance all that?
I didn't. I was.
Did you
drained.
sleep?
I didn't sleep. Matter of fact, I had 2 jobs. And at that time, I was doing a 4-week-long stage play.
Wow.
2 shows every night.
Wow.
On the weekends.
So you had no time,
I had no
even
time.
to yourself.
To myself.
And look at how that hard work paid off.
It haven't paid off yet, but.
I mean, of course, it's going to get there.
Yeah.
But just for the short amount of time that you've been doing this, I mean, sometimes you hear that, people are in the game like 10, 15 years before they even see any type of anything.
Yeah. Right.
And, I mean, you have so much attention. The city is really rocking with you. And Houston is a huge city. And to say that you have such a huge impact on the comedy community here, I just feel like that's absolutely amazing.
It is.
It is.
Especially in Houston.
Yes. You know what? And that's one thing I've learned about being here in Houston is that it's not always easy to win over the Houstonian crowd here.
You can win them, then lose them in the same day.
Yeah, we ain't gonna fool with them. Not cool.
Cause we so trill, we so real. So it's like you can't slip up not once.
Exactly, can't catch you slipping. You got to be on top of it all the time. All the time. Well, thank you so much, Jeff Shelly, for stopping by and coming into the Nosey Nay show. We're going to take a quick break. Here's a few words from our sponsors. You're tuned into the Nosey Nay show, brought to you by GP Public Relations, New York City.